Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Have Yourself a Movie Little Christmas. And this is from writer and critic Alonso Duralde, who I'm a fan of from his time on What the Flick and now Breakfast All Day. And I know now he writes for The Wrap, and you have this book where he takes us through some of the best of, and a little bit of the worst, of Christmas movies. And, you know, the structure of this book, you have chapters that are broken into specific segments. So you have, like, action thrillers that are Christmas movies. You have horror movies that are Christmas movies. Of course, he has this section where it's like, these are the real classics. You have Christmas movies for kids. And I think one of the most interesting ones is a whole entire chapter just focusing on A Christmas Carol adaptations. And he does his own little awards for, like, who's the best version of each character in all of these different kinds of adaptations. So it's a straightforward, like, here's listings. He basically breaks down the film synopsis and then adds some thoughts. And you do feel some of his voice in it. And I thought, I don't know, this is the kind of thing where, like, I feel like only, like, a real cinephile is going to enjoy this book. Because it's, like, it doesn't add a ton on top of, like, hey, here's this movie. This is why you should see it. It has some fun facts and stuff like that. And, you know, I enjoy Alonso and I enjoy his reviews and his opinions on film. And I enjoyed his perspective here, but I'm not going to go around saying, like, this was, like, an amazing, game-changing book, but it did give me some ideas for some new films to go check out. You could definitely see there's a passion here and a thorough understanding. And I did feel like some of the book felt a little too just, like, by the numbers, and, like, might have been, like, a big transition from, like, the last book that I just read was Mel Brooks' All About Me, and you could feel his voice. And maybe it wasn't as prominent, like, Alonso's personality and voice in this book adding in. But, like, you know, I think it's pretty straightforward. It has some fun with it. It's something that, like, if you love Christmas movies and you're just a cinephile in general, I feel like you could get a lot out of just the experience of, like, learning new things about these films. There's definitely plenty of films that I had never seen that he talked about, and added a couple to my to-get list, like especially some of the A Christmas Carol adaptations, because, you know, the best one for me is A Muppet's Christmas Carol. No question about that, hands down, that is my pick, and no arguing with it for me. And I'm just, you know, a fan of movies, and not like the hugest person of, like, oh my god, I gotta watch all my Christmas movies. Definitely not music. I don't need to listen to Christmas music all the time. But I do feel like this is a fun and engaging and cool collection of Christmas films from somebody who is a true aficionado. And maybe when he makes a sequel, we'll have a whole entire chapter on Hallmark ones. So I know I've seen him get very excited about that. But in general, interesting read for your Christmas cinephiles out there. But those are my thoughts on Have Yourself a Movie Little Christmas. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some books. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.